All right, commitment to excellence for your market center. Why would you ever invest the $89 a month of your market center's budget for the most important tools you could ever give your agents? So number one, you give them a complete KW roadmap as a new agent. So when they come on board, they have step-by-step everything they need to do to get up and running as fast as possible, and then everything unlocks as they go, so then they can say, okay, now that I have my foundational pieces set up, this is the avenue I'd prefer to go. They can go that way. But we make them get their foundational pieces set up first, and we train them on them. We don't do it for them. We need to train them. So if we set everything up for them, they'll never use the tools. We need to train them how they work, how to use them, so they actually can utilize those tools that KW is offering our agents. Number two, we're going to give them a complete business plan. It breaks them down exactly how much money do you want to make. Here is exactly how you do it, and here's what you need to do every single day to do it. And then we're going to track all of their actuals versus what their business plan is. So now they can see if they're going to hit their goals or not, or if they're not, and why will they not hit their goals. Such a key piece to their business is setting up a plan. So they come on board, we train them, we give them a plan of attack. If they don't have a plan of attack, they're going to be gone in 9 months. There's no way you can succeed without a plan. Then we're going to track everything that they do versus their goals. We're going to give them a financial statement. We're going to give them a complete team member tracking system if they have a team. So no matter how large of a team they have, we can track all of their team metrics within the system, track all of their return on investment. So real quick, CTE. Today you would get CTE for every one of your agents. So every agent would get this program to track all of their business pieces. Number two, you get an office transition tracker. Number three, you get the CTE recruiting site. You're going to be able to recruit any level of agent to your market center. And then coming soon, these are both coming soon, is lore reports for all of your agents. We're going to take your entire market center, give lore reports, who's up, who's down. You'll be able to sort, rank all of your agents and see exactly who you need to help, who you need to praise in your market center. You'll also have ability to separate your ALC members. It's $89 a month. There's no contract. Every agent in your market center gets these tools. So let's just go through this. An average market center's monthly budget is $40,000 a month. You sign up for CTE, it goes to $40,089. $89 a month is less than half of 1% of your budget. It's actually 0.22% of 1% of your budget. It's the ability to go have lunch with a recruit, because you now have one of the greatest tools in the industry for agents. So real quick, it works with any level of agent. If you're a pre-licensee, you can give them this program. You can start training them before they even get licensed. There's no way you ever lose that agent. A new licensee, it has the complete roadmap for them. Training on step-by-step, follow the yellow brick road, I guess, E-Edge, E-Agency, MyKW, everything that they need to learn to succeed. Now, I want to point this out. 87% of new agents fail within 5 years in this business. 87% fail, and that's from NAR. Just keep that in mind as I go through this. You have half cappers looking to go to the next level who are struggling with technology, struggling with everything. Give them this program. It solves everything for them. They follow the training. And if they can't go through this, there's no way they're going to go through anything E-Edge. I mean, it's so simple. You just follow the steps. It's going to walk them through everything. I'm a capper. I'm looking to take my business to the next level. This system will take their business to the next level as well. You're going to be able to help your mega agents and teams track all their business in one spot. If you have teams looking to expand into other markets, this will work for them as well. Now, 87% of new agents fail within 5 years. Here's why. Number one, they don't know their numbers. This system was going to track every ounce of their business, and it's all within 20 minutes a week. You're giving your agents the greatest gift you could ever give them, and you're succeeding through others. You help them succeed, you will succeed. And sometimes we get so selfish, like, well, what am I getting out of this? You're getting the greatest tool you can ever give your agents in your market center. Number two, they focus on buyers instead of sellers. Number three, they don't prospect consistently. This is going to track all of that. They fail to hire staff. With this system, you can build a team. You can bring on an admin and give them access to the system. It's all online, web-based. Number five, they fail to implement systems. And we all know if we don't have systems and models, we're never going to reach our full potential. And number six is they don't write a business plan. And this just drives me nuts when you meet with an agent and they don't even have a clue what they need to be doing every single day because they don't have a plan. This has the business plan all built right within the system. So, roadmap to success. A new agent comes on board. You basically hand them this program and it's going to walk them from level 0 of an agent all the way to a $60 million, $100 million producer, whatever level they want to take their business to. You give them this tool, you give them the keys to take their business to whatever level they desire. If they don't desire to take it to any level, you're going to find out real quick, because we all know there are certain people that come through this business and just aren't cut out for it. This is going to sift right through them real quick, because if they're not going to train themselves, if they're not going to write a business plan, they're not going to make it in this industry. So you're giving those new agents a complete gift, and you're giving the agents, your existing agents in your office, the gift that they've been looking for the entire time that they've been in this business, is something to track their actual business. We hear it all the time, how we need a financial statement. Oh, that's too hard. This system automatically generates them a financial statement. It teaches everything that the Red Book teaches them about how to run a business successfully. If I'm a new licensee, it's steps 1 through 12 to get their foundation set up here. It goes through the history of our company, the culture, the profit share, the brand, why we focus on their brand. E-Edge. It goes over everything E-Edge and how to set it all up properly, and actually teaches them. Doesn't do it for them. That does no good by doing it for them. We need to teach them how to use these tools. It goes over their email, their branded websites with both full IDXs. How do we set those up? Which one should I use? My app, how do I set that up? How do I market it? Your listing presentation. We're going to get you set up with a listing presentation, a buyer presentation. All of these tools that we need to be getting into their hands so they feel confident when they're meeting with these people. Ordering their materials. How do I do that? How do I get signs, business cards, all of that? We'll walk them right through it. Your business is your database. How do I set up my database so I can actually start my business? If I don't have a database, I really honestly don't have a business. We're going to show them how that all works within E-Edge. How to do a listing presentation. When I'm meeting with them, what do I say to them? What are the pros, cons? What approach should I take? How to do a buyer presentation. We're going to walk them through that. All the simple things that they fear the most. We give them these basics, get them set up, and then from there they can pick and choose which avenue they want to go. We're going to write their business plan. How many appointments do I need to be going on? It's as simple as that. And then from there, you know what, making and receiving, let's go here, holding an effective open house. How do I do that? Finding seller leads for sale by owners expires. How can I go about that? Preparing to work with buyers, making and receiving offers, prospecting, pricing a home right, doing a CMA, marketing and servicing the listings that I'm now getting. How do I do that? Contract to close systems and post-close systems. Teach me that so now I can understand the complete flow of how to do this, and that from there, again, I can pick and choose, and as they go through the system, it unlocks these additional courses, so then they can pick and choose which avenue do they want to go. But again, we have to get their foundational pieces set up. And I know I'm talking about new agents. This thing does so much more for your existing agents as well. So again, people say, well, what do I get? What do I get? Well, it is literally true that you can succeed best and quickest by helping others to succeed. You're helping your agents by giving them this tool. But the nice thing is you can also have access to their program. If they grant you access, you can actually monitor everything that they're doing through the system. So you're giving them the greatest tool to succeed, and by them succeeding, your market center will succeed at a higher level. This blows my mind. So, and this is where KW can trump any company, and you guys can use this in any recruiting presentation. There's 4 ways to produce income in this world. Number 1, an employee. Number 2, self-employed. And then number 3 is a business owner. And number 4 is an investor. All other companies, every other real estate company is teaching their agents to be employees, not business owners, because they believe that their brand is bigger than them. You know what? You're basically a sales rep for us. We're going to brand and market our company. You are an employee of us. And also the self-employed people as well. But that's 95% of people operate as an employee or self-employed person, and they represent 5% of the wealth. 5%. And every other real estate company teaches this operation. KW totally game changes this. And they teach people how to become business owners. And then the investors, profit share is the greatest avenue for that. And so 95% of the population, 5% of the wealth. 5% of the population operates this way, and they represent 95% of the wealth. Why are we teaching our agents to be employees and salespeople and not business owners. Once we teach them to become a business owner, they will never leave us. They will bring other people to our company. They will be more successful. They will have more wealth. This is the key to succeeding, is helping them understand that and become a business owner. And we know every time we go to family reunion or mega camp, all the people up on stage, they're not salespeople. They are true business owners. They know all their numbers inside and out, and that's why they show up there every single day. And just think about this. If Gary Keller was coming to your office tomorrow to meet with you about your business, what would he say? Number one thing he would say, let me see your numbers. How are you doing? What does your lead generation look like? And 99% of realtors would say, I have no idea. And it's sad that we allow our agents to operate this way. So, do you have an office full of salespeople who are lost, confused, unclear, perplexed, frustrated, no purpose, lead generating just to lead generate because we tell them to? Or do we have an office full of business owners who are focused, goal-oriented, driven? They're trained, they understand, they're organized, they have a vision on how to build because we're giving them the tools to do so, and that's what CTE will do for your market center. Are we doing this? Are we truly building career, or giving our agents careers worth having, and I can't say it enough, businesses worth owning, not being sales reps for a company and not burning through people and moving along and hiring new people. Yes, we have to recruit a lot. How great would it be to recruit and retain at a higher level in your market center? That's what this system will do. Again, careers worth having, businesses worth owning, and lives worth living. Are we truly doing that for our agents? You give them this system, you are absolutely giving them the greatest gift you could ever give your agents. wallofvalue.com. This is going to be free for you guys to utilize, and this is a recruiting site. You know what? I'm a soon-to-be agent in schooling, looking to start training to get a head start of my career. They click there. They go in to find out exactly what you're going to do for them. I'm a new licensee, looking for a complete roadmap to get my business up and running as fast as possible and all the tools I will need to be successful. That's their biggest fear when they get out of school is, oh my God, I'm licensed, now what? Well, we have the complete roadmap. Day 1, day 2, day 3, step by step, here's what you do. And if you can't follow the step-by-step process and get through it, then most likely you may not be cut out for this, and that's okay. But we want to give them, we can't afford not to give them those tools. Number 3, and I know you guys have a lot of these people that you guys can recruit. I'm an agent not getting the support and tools I need to reach my goals. There are so many of those agents out there that are not getting it. They can click there and find out everything we're going to give them and how systematized we are about that approach. I'm a successful agent. How can you help me get to the next level? I love my broker. I'm not leaving my broker. Well, that's a limiting mindset. That's a salesperson mindset where we're going to be able to change their mindset into being a business owner and show them that they actually love their family more than they love their broker, and they're going to realize that, wow, you can actually help me become more organized and a better family man, a better business owner. You know what, maybe I will open my eyes to you guys, and we're going to walk them through all those steps. I have a team. How can you help me take it to the next level? There is no company that gives these agents the tools to operate a team at a high functioning level. CTE does it all within 20 minutes a week. I'm interested in expansion. I have a massive team. I have great systems. I can take this to another location. How can you help me with that? Well, we're going to give them all the tools within CTE to be able to do that as well, and piggyback with all the stuff KW offers as well. Cost comparison calculator. This is online. You know, when you're meeting with an agent, how much money would you save by coming to KW? You're going to get this as well. It's all online and free for you to use. It's a 3-step process. You put in their volume, their commission per side, their units. Number 2, you fill out what did they pay their other company. Number 3, you put out what did they pay KW, what's your cap, what's your royalty, and then it gives the verdict. How much are you going to save? KW, the company. You're going to save $70,000 with us in this scenario, and you're going to save in every single category. And you just pick and choose. It's all drop downs for you. So I want to ask you this question, and I pose this to every agent I ever meet with, is how many successful businesses can you name that do not know their numbers? And I never get an answer. There's never, they don't know. There's no businesses that are successful that don't know their numbers. And as a market center, we are preached to know our numbers. And we do. We go to classes, we train, we know the key numbers to be monitoring. Why are we not teaching our agents to be doing the same? They don't exist. So, what your agents are going to be getting is a full roadmap for all your brand new agents, e-agency, e-edge, MyKW, day 1, day 2, day 3. Just follow the roadmap, and then more will unlock as you complete your foundational pieces. You're going to get a business plan. You're going to get a business GPS that's just like your phone that says, hey, you're veering off the path. Here's how you get back on track. It's going to do that and update live real time every single second of the day. You're going to get your agents are going to get a financial statement. They're going to get lead generation tracking. They're going to be able to track their activities that lead to the results. It does everything for them, all of their conversion rates. Cash flow. When is my money coming in? You know what, I have a vacation plan. Do I have enough money set aside for that vacation next month? In one click, they're going to be able to know exactly how much cash they have coming in. They're going to have a scoreboard letting them know if they're ahead or behind. Are they winning or are they losing? So if you're going to offer coaching to these people, how can we coach them if we don't even know if they're winning or losing the game? The scoreboard is going to break that down right for us. Lead sources are all tracked with all the return on investment. They're going to have scripts for all of their lead generation. A 411 built in automatically generates with the ability for them to add in additional pieces. Return on investment, team member scorecards, team member leaderboards. Your teams are going to fall in love with this system because it's going to track everything for them. This is going to allow them to take their $20 million team to a $40 million team. And if you get a team that goes from 20 million to 30 million to 40 million, they're never going to leave you. And they're going to bring every top producer. They're going to talk to every top producer in your market and tell them why they should be with you because you help them get to the next level. That's the key to this business, is helping others. We succeed through others. Trends report is going to automatically generate for them as well. Conversion rates all calculated from contact to appointment set to contract signed to contract close. All of that is done. Everything within 20 minutes a week of input by these people. This is the system. This is how simple it is. There's 6 steps. Once they get the system, step 1, training. Step 2, write a business plan. Step 3, track your business. Step 4, track your lead generation. What are you doing every single day? Step 5 and 6 are 100% optional. Do you want to track your leads within this system? You can. Do you want to manage all of your transaction checklists within this system? You absolutely can. But all they need to do is this: train themselves. They click the go button. It's going to go into the training center step by step, everything that they need to do with all the advanced training unlocking. Number 2, write a business plan. Have a plan. Hit the go button. It's going to break their business down all the way to how many contacts they need to be making every single day. Your business, all they do here is just input their contracts. It takes them 10 seconds to input a contract. So if you did, let's say 10 contracts, I mean, you're looking at less than a minute. I mean, a little over a minute of work to enter in 10 contracts. That's all they're entering in. Lead generation, what did you do today? This is your Fitbit. How many contacts did you make? How many appointments did you set? How many did you hold? How many did you convert? All of that's going to track for them. All their key numbers are right up here. We're truly teaching them to become business people. Their GPS, where are they at? Where should they be at based off this exact second of the year? And then their big why is in here as well. When they do their business plan, they have to fill out their big why. Why do I do this? It's for growing myself, and growing others. That's why I do this. So if I see that I'm falling behind pace, hopefully my big why is big enough to, make me pick up that phone. If it's something to do with my family, I'm behind pace, 50,000, and we have a vacation planned in December, I sure hope that's enough motivation to get me to get back on track. So here's my goal, here's my income, all my pending income shows up on here. You're truly going to change your agents' lives by giving them this program. It works iPad tablet friendly. This is my favorite feature, is the CTE whiteboard. So every agent in their office has this board that are constantly erasing and updating and putting new stuff on, and it's chaos. CTE, when you enter in your contracts, it gives you a whiteboard and it automatically generates. It's all web-based. You can put it up on a screen and it updates automatically for your agents. What's your newest listings? Here they all are. Days on market, price, GCI. Oldest listings, what are they? Closest to expiring, what are they? Upcoming closings, what's coming up? When's it closing? What's my cash flow look like? My latest closings. Daily company dollar for a market center. We have the same concept for your agents now, and they don't have to do anything. It automatically generates. They get their daily GCI. When is my actual cash coming in for the month of April? And this is April in this scenario. And when do I become profitable for the month? We're teaching the 4 conversations to our leadership. Why are we not teaching the same thing to our agents? That's what this does for your agents. The scoreboard. It's as simple as a scoreboard at a football game, at a baseball game. Here's where you're at. Here's where you should be at. Are you winning? Are you losing? What quarter are we in? How many days in? How many days left? What areas are we ahead? In green. What areas are we behind? In red. Simple as that. It's the scoreboard. If I was coaching an agent in my market center, I'd pull up their scoreboard and it would tell me everything about their business in one spot. And all of their closed income and pending income is in here as well. Team member scorecards breaks down all of their business page. How many contacts have you made each month? What's your contact to appointment percent? How many buyer appointments did you set? How many did you hold? How many did you take? You're, again, changing these people's lives. Their financial statement automatically generates for them, and it's all based off the red book. Everything that we teach them, they now have that at their disposal. It automatically generates for them. A trends report that shows if you have a team, your entire team totals. Shows you your cost of sales percent of GCI, your expense percent of GCI. What percentage of your money are you keeping? If your agents actually knew what percent they were actually keeping every single month, do you not think that they would become smarter business owners and more profitable? And they become more profitable, they're going to become happier, they're going to become better business owners, and again, businesses go to the next level. Return on investment, all of their lead sources are automatically tracked. What are your top listing lead sources? How many have you generated? Your total return on investment. What was your investment? What's your percent return? And what time of the year did that lead source actually become effective? January, horrible. February and March, phenomenal. April, horrible. Direct mail, didn't work, now it's working. So maybe we started it in January and now it's starting to pay off. All of that is automatically tracked for your listings and for your buyers as well. All of it's online, web-based. If they're teams, they're running their team meetings, they can pull these reports up and they can click and go to any section of the reports as well. And it's 6 steps. Train them, write a business plan, track your business, track your lead gen. Everything else is automatic within this system. Scoreboard. That's all you have to do with this system. And it's honestly, it's $89 a month and there's no contract. And you just gave your agents the greatest gift you could ever give them. Outside of that, if you have questions on this program or concerns or whatever it may be, let me know. Email me. It's calvinmergen@kw.com, CalvinMergen@kw.com. Otherwise, go to iwantexcellence.com. Get your market center of this program. Change your agents' lives. Succeed through others. And become that leader that they're looking for in your market center.